a terrible Ukrainian client, or a picture of a guy, a portrait of a guy who will never be successful meeting one of the ladies that I represent? Well, yes, I want to share a case with you that happened recently, because I've given a chance to one of the guys who was actually raising a lot of suspicion and was very difficult to match. Well, the guy came and he was very shy. He is a mature guy and he looks secure, financially secure. He talked about smart things, but he was unable to build relationships before, and he was talking about this. And I saw all the problem points, and during my matchmaking interview, I told him right away that, well, my work will not only be introducing him to ladies, which will be going later, but helping him to become a better person, better match, better partner to all of those ladies that I'm going to introduce to him. And I was describing him the transformational path that I would be willing to take him to, and help him become a better person and then get a better relationships. He agreed. Well, he said he agreed because he signed my contract. And in my contract, it's not about who pays whom. It's the description of how the service works. It's the description on what is expected from the client, from me, and how we do things and what the client agrees to follow. So I assume he's a mature man because he apparently should have read that. Well, I think he didn't. But we started working. And why? So why did I take him as a client? I saw that he looked older than his age. I saw that he was a bad date and he said he couldn't maintain relationships. He was a very difficult personality. Still, I took the chance, because in matchmaking, it's not about working with a perfect person. If you can't communicate, we'll teach you. If you can't date, we'll tell you how. If you don't know how to pick right partners, we will help you and we will show you ways. If you do not have perfect looks, you don't have to have perfect looks, you have to be willing to change. That's the key in working with any matchmaker and in any success when you want to change your ways of dating and change your scenarios. And that guy said he would be willing to change, so that's why I took him as a client. Now, when he started dating, all of that was told me by the girls, because on their feedbacks, he was a terrible date. The courtship was terrible. His scenarios that he was using when he was a teenager, he was still applying when he was 48. Well, it was tough. And I told him about that. And I started suggesting him the transformational experiences. I was suggesting him working with him, not as giving him the dates, but telling him what he can change to make himself a better date. But he became angry instead. And he started blaming it on dates, on me, on the world, or anything else. So, well, the bad client is somebody who doesn't care what a partner wants. He's stuck in his beliefs, what is right for him, and just does it his way without listening. A bad client is somebody who is not willing to change and who is not honest, first of all, with himself, and then with us, the matchmakers, when he's saying he wants to do something different. A bad client is somebody who is looking for reasons not inside himself, not analyzing his dating scenarios, his dating experiences, but believes that it's them. These are the women that are wrong. That's a bad client. Well, I had to stop our contract, return the money that wasn't used, and stop the communication with the gentleman, because I understand that no matter what I do, he's not willing to apply it to practice and become a better partner and get better relationships. So it's wrong of me to make any effort, because he is not taken it? Well, my idea for you from this video is be ready to listen the genuine feedback from your matchmaker, and be ready to find better ways of courtship, find different ways of communication, improve your looks, improve your attitude, improve your old pain and your old fears. All that can be changed if you want to be a better partner and if you want to create better relationships. And otherwise, well, don't go to a matchmaker, date and get things work. A big mistake that I see with people, men and women that are coming to me, is not that there are not enough dates, but that they are stuck to their dating scenarios that they used when they were teenagers, when they were young, when they were 20, 25. And that works because we are different people when we are 20 and 25. But when we have adult experience, when we gain status, age, and when we live a little bit of our life, we are becoming more of a complex personality, and we need to apply more tools and more of our experiences and different strategies for dating people and making successful relationships. And people don't think about this. They think that everything has to work just like it worked when they were 25. Well, my matchmaking interview is exactly about this. To find out your strength, your powers, your strong points for relationships, listening to you and trying to find the area for growth and suggesting you the areas for growth and seeing whether you are ready to take it on and move forward in growing your emotional intelligence. Then it's working. Then I'm giving you the matches, and then you date, and then you succeed. I have a great number of happily married couples this year, 2022. We've already celebrated 5 marriages between our clients, and more are to come. We have 3 children born. We have 5 engagements. Isn't it a great success? So it does work. It takes time, takes a lot of inner effort, but the key element is I'm willing to change. I'm willing to do something with myself to be a better person and create better relationships. So welcome to my interview, and let's talk about you. Let's talk about you in dating great people, and we will make it work. Yes, we will make it work, because it's not about perfect you. It's about you willing to change.